All right, if you're tired of eating your plain old chicken and you're trying to lose weight, this is the best way that you can meal prep your food. So what I want to do is start out with dicing up my chicken. All right, take a little slice of this here. Slice this bad boy open. I get my chicken breast from Sam's Club. You can get it from wherever. Sam's, I've found that has the best deal on chicken and bulk. So chicken can get you sick, so you gotta be pretty clean. Make sure you're washing everything before and after you use it. You need some scissors. See if I got some scissors in the drawer. No, let me grab some scissors. Scissors acquired. So if you do not have these, highly suggest investing into them. Kitchen scissors. So all you do, literally is grab your chicken and cut it up. So get you a bowl. Got our chicken here. And we're just gonna cut up our chicken. Cut up all, I like cutting the fat off of it. So in my macro tracker, currently I'm losing weight. Chicken's already pretty lean and it's easy to cut the fat off of it. So when I write down chicken, I literally say it has 0 fat in my chicken. So if you're watching this video and you're trying to lose weight, or if you're just watching this video and you're just being entertained, cool. But if you're watching this video for information, listen up. So if you're losing weight and you're trying to watch your calories, which you should be doing, eating minimal fat is pretty good for you. So especially the fat from chicken, there's no benefit from it. Fat contains the most calories per gram. So in a little information for you, 1 gram of carbs is 4 calories. 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. And 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. So what's the highest one there? The fat, right? Why eat a lot of fat? Makes no sense. Because you could be eating more food and less fat, right? More volume. You could have more volume. You could feel like you're eating more if you're not eating as much fat, and you won't have to track as many calories from eating chicken. So chicken's already pretty lean. It's like 1 gram of fat per ounce, but I am now making it 0 grams of fat per ounce because I'm cutting off all the visible fat here. Now, mind you, there might be a little bit of fat within the meat, but for the most part, there's pretty much 0 fat that you would be tracking if you're cutting your chicken up like this. Yeah, I mean, who even wants to eat that anyways? Look at that. You see that? It's just gross. Who wants to eat that? Cut that off. See this chicken right here? Like, dude, this chicken, it just looks disgusting. It's just, you don't even know. There's just like a bunch of like weird pieces on the meat. Just cut all that out. Like, look, it's all like discolored and stuff. I don't know. So just cut that out. I wouldn't even want to eat that anyways. There's like random like blood spots. Like, I don't know if you can see this here. You see that? It's just like random blood spots. So just cut all that out. It's just gross. I don't think anyone wants to eat that anyways. The only fatty chicken you should really be eating is like chicken thighs. Those are pretty good. Now, obviously, that's more fat, and you would really be wanting to eat those on the bulk if you're trying to eat more calories. But for this video, I'm teaching you guys how to, track your calories, meal prep your chicken, and I am just losing weight right now. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to cut up all this chicken, dice it up. The reason we're throwing it in a bowl is because I'll show you here in a second. Once I cut all this chicken up, it'll take a little bit to cut up the whole pack of chicken, but you won't have to cook it for a while. So if you're losing weight, let's talk about it. What do you need to do? You need to be in a caloric deficit. Now, what is that? You need to eat less calories. Ooh, I haven't touched the chicken with this hand. I almost itched my face with my gross chicken hand. If you're losing weight, you want to be in a calorie deficit. How do you become in a calorie deficit? Eat less food than you're burning. So why cut off all the fat from the chicken? As I was saying, you're cutting off the fat, so you're not eating as many calories per ounce of chicken, And you're also cutting it up anyways to dice it up, so might as well just take the extra minute and cut off the fat. And I don't even like the taste of fat on chicken anyways, if it's just breast. So I'm a big back at heart. Like, I love food, bro. But if I didn't like track what I ate, I'd be a big boy. So what I like to do is weigh all my food, weigh all my meals, so I stay fit, stay in shape, and it doesn't take that long. I mean, you would be doing this anyways if you're cooking dinner for the family, so might as well just take the extra step and cut off the fat and weigh it out. You guys will see in a second here. But ugh, like, see this piece of meat? I'm gonna cut it off and show you. Look at that. It's just gross. You don't want to eat that. So honestly, man, scissors are making this way easier. As I said, get you a pair of cutting scissors, dice up your chicken. I'm gonna chop all this up. But let's talk about not eating BS. So I coach people, and with my coaching, it's called No BS for a reason. Because number one, my initials are BS, Brock Sayers, but look at that. It's just nasty, man. There's so much, it's just grossness on the chicken. I'm glad I'm showing you guys this. The chicken's disgusting. So, No BS. Why did I name my fitness coaching that? Let me explain. So, BS, I was like, man, I want to name my coaching something that makes sense, but also is funny and catchy. And I had thought about my initials. I was like, my initials are BS. I got to do something with that, right? And then I came up with the idea of No BS, because I've been through the BS, and I don't want anyone else to have to go through the BS. Now, you can use that for a lot of things, right? If you're eating BS food, if you're doing BS workouts, you know, et cetera, et cetera. That's kind of why I just named it No BS, right? If you're eating BS chicken and you're not cutting all the gross parts out of it, like, look at that. Disgusting, man. Make sure you're chopping your chicken. And dicing it, it cooks faster. It's gonna taste better because it's not like so hard and you have to like worry about cutting it up and all that stuff. It's like, just grab and go, you know? Easy, simple, you know, it's just good. Once you have most of your chicken diced up, what you're gonna do is throw some seasoning on it, which you'll see here in a second. We only have 2 breasts left. Oh, the cat is wanting to get up on the counter. No, kitty. No, kitty. The cat's name is Sugar, but she doesn't even listen. Sugar, down. 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 No. You can sit right there and watch. You guys can't see the cat, but once you dice up all your chicken, what you're gonna do is throw some seasoning on it of your choice, right? We're almost done. This bowl is getting pretty full. We're either gonna cook this in the air fryer, which you'll see in a second, or we're gonna cook it on a grill outside. Probably the air fryer because it's the easiest. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to sit there and watch it. You just throw it in there and that's it. So you'll see here in a second. But guys, once you do this, oh, here comes the cat. Once you do this and you meal prep your food, you don't have to do it like once a week, man. No. 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 You can watch. Once you do this, you don't have to do it like once a week. You know, no worrying about, oh man, do I have food? Oh man, I'm gonna have to go. No. No. Down. Come on, kitty. I'm sorry. Once you meal prep, you're not gonna have to worry about, oh, do I have to go eat some kind of fast food because I don't have food cooked? Oh, do I have to do X, Y, and Z because I didn't cook my food? Oh, what am I gonna eat? Oh, you know, I'm super tired. I have no food ready at home. Let me just, you know, go out to eat, right? You're gonna save so much money meal prepping. You know, it just takes a couple minutes out of your day. You know what you're eating. You know how much you're eating. You can control what you're putting in your food. You know you're touching your own food. Like, you don't have to worry that someone else is messing with your food, getting you sick, all this BS. You know what's in your food. You're cooking it yourself. You know how it was cooked. You're not cooking it with any terrible oils that are bad for you. There's no con of cooking your own food besides your time that you're spending cooking your food. Now, if you could get a freaking private chef, that would be the thing, right? But that's the goal. Ugh, I actually cut a bad piece in here. Yeah. So, meal prep your food. I mean, this took what, 5 minutes, if that. Here's all your chicken. What you're gonna do is throw some seasoning in there. My hand is still clean, don't worry. It's just my other one that I've only been touching the chicken with, I made sure. Man, only if we had some garlic, or not garlic, lemon pepper. What am I gonna use? Hold on, we gotta decide. Alright, we're just going to use this seasoning that I always use. I was going to switch it up. I was kind of getting tired of it, but we're going to use it again. Canadian chicken seasoning. Throw a good amount in this bowl because we got a lot of chicken. Make sure it's... Oh, don't spill something like me. Season it all over. And stick your hands in here and stir it up. Probably need some more in here, to be honest. And just mix it up, mix it up, mix it up until everything is coated. What we're gonna do is take this chicken over here. We got our rice in a rice cooker already cooking up right here. What we're gonna do is, let me see if I can set you up right here. Let's see. Boom. Okay, what we're gonna do is put all this chicken in this pot right here, and then the air fryer will go on top and it's gonna cook it. Let me see. I'll just use my hands. Screw it. It's like the third time I'm gonna be washing my hands, but it's all right. We're gonna do 2 different batches of chicken probably. Let's see here. Put a lot of the chicken in, but not too much. I think it's usually comes out to like 2 batches of chicken in the pan. Hold on, I'm gonna put a little more seasoning on it. Some of it kind of fell off. Dipping it out of the pan. Just a little more seasoning on top there. There we go. Little sneak peek while the chicken is cooking. This is kind of what it's looking like. You can see into the air fryer. We got like 14 minutes left. I'm gonna flip it here in a little bit. And boom, look at that. Look at this chicken. Right here. Look at that. Good crispy chicken, piping hot. So what we do is put it in a Tupperware after you cook it, and then it just stays fresh in your fridge, and then you just pull out of there and eat it and put it in your meals, pack it on your way to work, whatever. That is how you meal prep chicken, especially on the cut. It's going to be very useful, time efficient, and you know, pair it with some rice, potatoes, whatever it is. And then we got another patch of chicken cooking up here. I put some buffalo sauce in this, 0 calorie, red hot. Mix it in with this chicken, see how that's going to be. But yeah, that's how you meal prep chicken. Chicken breast going down. So much protein, super low calorie. There's not much to it, you know. Easy, simple, no BS. Tastes good. And that's how you meal prep chicken.